Hello, everybody. This is Caroline at Create Your Future. I'm a coach here available for one-on-one coaching. You can find all the info in the link below. Also, we have the free course, how to identify your blocks and manifest anything you want fast, again, in the link below. So, yes, I'm a coach here at Create Your Future. I am certified in hypnotherapy, TFT, EFT, tapping, all that good stuff. So today I want to talk a little more about thought transmission. Thought transmission. What is it? Okay, so basically, everything that you think is being transmitted to the person or the situation you're thinking about in a way where now it's being reflected in your 3D reality. I am really encouraging you guys to practice all the time, recognizing what you've been thinking and see it in your 3D reality show up. And usually the less resistance you have, the more instant it is. What do I mean by that? It means that when you have resistance, it's because you do believe the opposite. You do believe you're doubting in what you're thinking, right? So when we manifest something that's really weighing heavily on us, we have so much doubt, fear, anxiety, or even resentment or anger. So all those feelings, if they are dominant, they will delay the manifestation, right? But there are other things where you are completely neutral, and when that is the case, you will see them show up just like this. You think and it pops up. This week alone, for me personally, it happens all the time, but I enjoy recognizing it because every time it reminds me of my power. It reminds me, just like everybody else, right, all of you, that this is how it works. It comes from our thoughts and it's being projected. So I have a friend who, we are texting on regular messenger, and I always prefer to use WhatsApp because everybody else is on WhatsApp and it's easier for me to maneuver, to exchange whatever things. So, but it was a fact that one friend did not have WhatsApp. I know it. It's been like this for years. I thought about the couple of days ago in the morning. I thought about it and I said, this person needs to get on WhatsApp. A few hours later, I get a notification, and that's the first time too. I never, people sign up for this platform. Well, they sign up. I have never been notified in the past, but that day, 2 days ago, I got notified. This particular friend signed up, and I never mentioned it to this person. So I was like, here we go. My thought, it gets pushed out. Again, thinking about another friend overseas, thinking, oh my God, I haven't heard from her. I want to talk to her. I was thinking it, and the phone went off, and it was a message from her. This morning, walking to the gym, same thing, thinking about a friend. Oh my God, I need to FaceTime this person. I haven't talked to her. Same thing. That particular person, boom, I get 3 messages in a row, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, okay, she's on, let's see, FaceTime her. And we had a fun conversation during my entire walk to the gym. So all this to say that, when we think of somebody, they are receiving it. So those people, those little things, getting in touch, getting a message, or they were not really, I have no resistance for those because that's not something I worry about. Okay, of course, let's say the one this morning, I haven't FaceTimed her in a while, but I know that anytime I pick up the phone and I want to talk to her, I can. I have this belief, I have this assumption, and therefore for the past 30 some years, it's been the case. I can call her, she picks up, or she'll calls me right back, right? So there's no resistance here. The example I gave you with the friend I wanted to join WhatsApp, same thing. It was just a thought, but really it didn't matter. I deep down have no fear, no resentment, no anger, no anxiety over the fact that this particular person is on that platform or not, because I can always reach them through the regular messenger. So no resistance. But in my mind, it was like, yeah, you know what? They should, because it would be just easier. Boom, done. So recognize throughout the day, just as a practice for you, all the things that where you don't have resistance, and they come about. They manifest fast, immediately. And then that will help you remembering, okay, it really comes from me. When I think of this person is getting it, hearing it, thinking back about me, or sending me a message. So that's very important, because now you can apply it to a situation that is much more important to you. In most cases, that's what we discuss mostly on our channel, but not only. I do have clients who contact me on a weekly basis, and we only talk about work, money, things like this. So it doesn't have to be always SP, right? But mostly that's what our channel is based on. And a lot of times when you guys are contacting us, calling us, and you have an obstacle with manifesting or being with your SP, it's because there are a lot of resistance attached to it. And again, resistance in the form of the dominant feelings is either anger, resentment, doubt, fear, anxiety, and so forth. So that would be like a heavy, more negative energy, right? When I was thinking, oh, I want to FaceTime my friend, there was no such heavy energy this morning. It was just like walking happily towards, or not even happily, walking normally, like neutral, to the gym, and thinking about this person, thinking about that friend. I'm like, oh, I want to talk to her. I need to talk to her. Well, boom, she's getting it. She's getting, my name or mental picture, whatever, popped up in her mind. She received the thought transmission, she received the message, and she reached out to me. And then I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I was thinking about her. She immediately reaches out. And why was I thinking when I was thinking about her that I wanted to talk to her? So boom, I called her, done deal. Zero anxiety around this topic. DSP, different story in most cases, right? And that heavy energy is creating the obstacles, the blocks. Why can't we just be together now, right now? Why? And then if we are honest and we take a really close look, that's why. Because we have all those feelings, because we picture ourselves not included, being rejected, not being chosen or wanted or good enough. Okay? So the exercise of paying attention every single day of those little things that you think about and you create. Oh, the other day again, I wanted an orange pair of tennis shoes. And boom, I got an ad on my email, and the shoe that I was wishing for, boom, showed up. I was like, oh, perfect. It actually exists, and it's affordable. I can order it. It's like practice it, and that way you can consciously create nonstop. So you get on a daily basis more and more and more of what you want. But the thing is, there's no but in this sentence. Remove the but. The thing is, you practice recognizing how it comes from you, from your mind, from your thoughts, and how you have the power to decide in each moment. I had a beautiful example the other day on Friday, with one of my clients. She was complaining about work and the fact that she was working so hard and her work was not being valued. Her work was not being recognized and even, acknowledged, mentioned. So she felt like almost invisible, even though her work was incredible and made a huge impact within the industry where she works at, right? But she felt invisible. So we were discussing it, and she's like, yeah. I was like, okay, how do you want to show up? How would you like the co-workers to see you when you walk in? And we came up with the word superstar. I am a superstar at work. Even if you work in a bank or whatever, some place where you don't feel like it's a place to have a superstar, but it doesn't matter. You can imagine, and then you can embody that person, that energy. Yeah, I am a superstar. She loved it. She was amused by it. It completely changed her energy, and she started saying it throughout the entire session. We had another session 3 days later, and she said to me, you are not going to believe the email I received from one of my coworkers. So she shared her screen, and I could actually read their conversation, and there it was. The coworker said to her, I think we never tell you, or we don't tell you enough, something like this. We don't tell you enough, but you are doing such an amazing job. You are a star. And it was like, wow. Okay, he didn't say superstar. He said star, but he could have chosen any other words. He chose the word that she decided consciously to put in her co-worker's mind. And it got to them. And how does she know it got to them? Because one of them wrote it to her, right? It reflected. So again, you practice it. And you can play a game. You can, just go ahead and start playing a game with friends and, siblings, family members, and start putting thoughts in their mind and just watch it being reflected to you, being spoken to you. It can be, so it can be anything, but you can start with something that you want them to see you as, and see if they actually say it to you. And then same thing with SP. Same thing with SP. How do you want your SP to look at you? How do you want your SP to feel about you? So you tell SP. You go ahead and say it. You put those thoughts in your SP's mind. So you can script about it. You can then, verbally out loud say them. These are all affirmations, actually. But affirmations that are directed towards a specific person, their mind, and just watch them reflect those words to you. Because this is what happened. And if it's too challenging yet to do it with SP, because you're a little, let's say, traumatized by something SP had said in the past, or whatever the situation is, you can overcome this. You practice all the time with people with whom you are neutral, that you don't have those, darker, heavier energy towards, of fear, right? So, all right, guys, I encourage you to try. I would love to hear about how, successful you were with those little tests, remembering your power. You can leave comments underneath the video right now. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, the thumbs ups, and intent. You all have an amazing, incredible week. And until next time, bye.